folks probably watching this and probably wondering, well, who is Razor Sharp? I'm gonna play something for you that you probably never knew that it was Razor Sharp. Let's check this out.
Everybody take a jump, take a jump, take a jump right now. That's a wave, that's a wave, that's a wave right now. That's a wave, that's a wave, that's a wave up now because
it's Carnival. Hold on. Let that linger. Let it linger. Let it linger. All right. This is our mic drop sessions moment, ladies and gentlemen. We have now dubbed Razor Sharp the inventor of the Road Mix. That yours. Take it.
That's right. It's called mic drop sessions.
Stop, drop that mic.
The mic with Jus Jase. Head across to his YouTube channel, Jus Jase 868 it is.
That's right. Yeah, you know the thing, man.
I know the thing. I started watching thing, man.
Nice.
And what really, when I saw the concept, I said, cool, nice, I like that.
Yeah.
But watching the couple
episodes,
gave me a whole new appreciation for what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Because as you said, there really hasn't been any sort of archiving. We just don't do archiving well in this country.
Oh, we just ups. We move on our ups. Ups, I want to ups and do this. And just do it.
How you spell ups?
UPPS. He just ups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how Shinbegonians move. We just move on like our ups.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we can't be. I looked at, what really inspired me to do this actual podcast? I looked at the documentary, the biography of Quincy Jones. Did you see that one?
No.
Go on Netflix and check that out. Quincy Jones's documentary on his life. This man had archive footage of his parents or something in 1912 or something like that.
Right.
Film. Sepia.
Yeah.
Film.
Yeah.
Things of his home, his parents, his upbringing, 12, coming straight up.
Yeah.
Thing, hop in the train, going to the different nightclubs, playing music when he was a teenager. Everything, I'm like, yo. Because basically the idea was for me, as it's 30 years I'm in the game, I was looking to do a biography on myself because I have footage of a lot of stuff that I've done.
Yeah.
All the different stuff I've done throughout my entire career. And then COVID came in. And I was like, you know what? I need to do something a little different. I want to take the attention off of myself. And I realized that I checked Google and I checked on YouTube. There's nothing on what happened to our artists from the late 70s to when the technological age came into play and social media became what it is today.
And then I think what you did as well is go back to that rich era of radio because going back then when your generation emerged, there was a rich generation just before that. So as a child listening to radio, I listened to the greats. I'm like, these guys, their stories are not documented. So I'm like, I have a personal relationship with most of the guys in that era. Yeah.
When I came into radio, and then of course I became the go-to person, and then the generation that came right after me, I'm in a nice position to, balance it and blend the two worlds, and at the same time document the history. So at least we have it. Years down the road, you can see it.
I'm a sucker for a story, as I tell you. I'm a journalistic background. When a story comes along, and I said, I think the one with you and Franco was an hour plus.
Yeah,
I just sit down watching and I engage, because it's history that you don't know.
Correct.
Like for instance, were you a DJ before you
I was a performer.
On radio?
You know my mom.
No, but I know the rap. I know you started with the rap.
Right.
But you went in, you do DJ before you actually went onto the radio.
That's why I break it down for you. Remember in my family, my mom, she was is an actress, Eunice Allen.
Yeah.
Right? Kasika Award-winning actress. So I learned performing arts from her.
Right.
My dad was in terms of, he was doing martial arts and graphics.
Okay.
So everything was the arts. It's all about performing.
He was an artsy boy.
Yeah.
He was an artsy boy.
Right? So I learned about stage presence, performing, breath control, mic delivery, cadence, everything.
Right.
So getting into Downtown Outlaws, I was a rapper then, yes.
Right.
But I was also the mic man, the hype man. It was my job to get the crowd going. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ishmael was DJing, Mario was DJing. Who else was there?
So
Wayne Rampersad. I was the man on the mic.
Right.
I was the man on the mic.
Not necessarily behind the ones and twos and threes and fours.
No, that didn't come in. So even when we got on radio,
right,
I wasn't even studying turntables and all that.
Right.
It's while being on radio, there are some nights, Ishmael like Mario was like, he didn't want to go on radio at all. So the nights I show up and it's me alone in the studio 95.1. So what I do? I touch the tables. So I started learning and I taught myself. I'm self-taught.
Serious.
And then listening to the tapes that my family would send from the States, from DJ Red Alert and Mr. Magic, rest in peace, and DJ Marley Marl and Pete Rock from WHBI and WBLS.
Never thought of getting back into rapping, right? I remember rapping was your passion.
That was my passion. I could do it, you know. I could do it if I really sit down and if I have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you gotta do this.
But throughout your career, I'm talking about, as you got into radio, you got into as one of the top DJs on the airwaves. You never thought about, hey,
going back, I always wondered what would have happened if I'd continued.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Not that I want to continue.
Right.
Because it was a toss-up. My rap career was here, my DJ career was here. And I was like, I'm at the crossroads, whichever one blew up more, I'm gonna go with it. And all of a sudden the DJing thing started to pick up, the radio thing. I said, all right, well, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Many people may not know, and they're hearing you saying rap, and your history was that you were born in Trinidad.
I was born in Trinidad, but I grew up in Boston.
You grew up in the States?
I learned to talk out there.
Yeah.
So I came back to back to Trinidad in the late, I ain't gonna say when.
Yeah, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. We can do the math on this.
I came back to Trinidad and I came back Yankee, spitting a total American as a boy.
Yeah.
Right? So when I got into school, it's like, who is the Yankee boy coming from? So in order to fit in, I tried to learn the dialect. And in the midst of learning the dialect, infused with the Yankee, I started sounding like a Jamaican.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? So, and then eventually I got to the Trini, but I could switch from Trini to Yankee like that.
Let me hear.
If I gotta do it, I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is, son. But you know what I mean.
Just quickly, tell me before you're up. Mic drop sessions. It drops every other
Wednesday on my YouTube page, Jus Jase 868. Every other Wednesday.
So far, Franco, my boy
Franco was first. Next was Razor Shop. Salute to Lyndon Livingston, Razor Shop.
I saw Stanley Augustus.
Ian the Goose Eligo came out.
Right.
The next one to come will be Chris Boynes.
Whoa.
And then, I'll give you the exclusive, you have the massive Dr. Hyde.
Dr. Hyde. So guys, I said, if you haven't seen it, no, I can't wait to see Dr. Hyde because the stories are just amazing.
Yes.
We, especially if you grew up in a party era, what happened behind the scenes, how these guys came into being, who they are, the different brands, Dr. Hyde. It's amazing stories. Amazing stories that untold. And as a Jase's platform, Jus Jase now presents Mic Drop Sessions. Love the name. Love the name. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. And salute to you.
Yeah, respect. Where did 30 years went, man?
I don't know. The key to being here still in the 30 years and 30 years plus, and my name's being out here still.
Relevant.
You have to keep reinventing yourself.
True talk.
Back when I came out as a personality, as an announcer, first thing I always told myself, I'm never gonna pigeonhole myself into one genre. That's a no-no.
Right.
So I'm giving you all some gems here now, right? Yeah. You don't ever pigeonhole yourself into one genre. Or I'm an urban DJ, or I'm a chutney DJ, or I'm a soca DJ. I am a DJ. You put me in any format, I'm going to destroy it. Right? And as
Trini
DJ,
Tech.Nition will destroy it.
Then my vocal skills.
Right.
So I train my voice to do commercials.
Yeah.
And I'm not just gonna only do one type of commercial, party commercial. I can do party commercials, I can do corporate, I can do retail, I can do movie trailers, my voice can do anything. Yeah. So like the new Crime Stoppers promotion out right there, that's how the deep voice. Right. That's me. People don't even realize that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can do anything there. It doesn't end there. Same thing, we're on TV.
Yeah,
you've
done a bit of TV.
I do TV too. I host the Cuisine Caravan thing. I've done the game shows. I've done everything.
Reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
Reinvent
I can host events, MC concerts. You know what I mean? So you have to make yourself, as I call it, as I always termed it, the one-man army. You know what I mean? Don't pigeonhole yourself into one genre, one aspect of the whole career,
Yeah.
you can touch every single thing. And you have to reinvent yourself because back when I came into the game, the average lifespan of a radio announcer was about 7 to 8 years. That's back in the early 90s. Right now in 2021, the average span of a presenter or personality, 2 to 3 years max. That's how fickle the market is right now. The attention span is so short. They can eat you up and chew you up. It's like bubble gum. Get the flavor, tap. Give me the pack, then I'm gonna get something else. I'm telling you. So you have to keep reinventing yourself. And I've been doing that right through. See, but with the podcast now, that's another new market I'm touching. I have some other things up my sleeve I'm gonna roll out pretty soon. Not gonna see what it is, but it's all part of the reinventing process.
I'll cook for you and you can come and talk.
Hey, it's all good.
Try the recipe and go and make it for tonight.
I will.
I'm sending them home to make
yes. Barbecue taco dogs.
dogs.
Inside. And Blue Ribbon with the big 6. We go talk Blue Ribbon, we go talk.
Just Jase in the building. Thank you very much for dropping by, brother.
Thanks for having me and salute to you on the show. You know what I mean?
Respect.
You've always and once again, you've reinvented yourself as well.
Yeah,
That's how I'm saying. You know your thing.
Jase, I guess I got talk shit
All day. We go all day.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Good to see you.
Salute.
Good to see you.